Dirty jokes. WTF. Equal where's the food? Little Johnny jokes. Little Johnny was sitting in class one day and he really needed to go to the bathroom. He yelled, "Teacher, teacher, I have to go pee-pee." The teacher replied, "Now, Johnny, you should be old enough to know that this is not the proper word to use. The correct word would be urinate. Now Johnny, would you please use the word urinate in a sentence?" Little Johnny thought for a moment. Then said, "Urinate, but if you had bigger boobs you'd be a 10. Black humor jokes. It is genetically pre-recorded in Meta trademark's brain to look for a woman, which is like his mother said Mr. John to the judge at the court, where he was being blamed for raping his sister. Blonde jokes. A blonde, a brunette, and a redhead were atop a 5-story building when a genie appeared and told them to run to the edge, jump off, and name anything they want to become. The brunette ran, jumped off, and said butterfly. The redhead ran, jumped and said eagle. The blonde ran, tripped over the edge and said aw shit. Sex jokes. An old couple decide to get married after years of courting. They sit down to discuss the marriage arrangements and the prospective bridegroom brings up the subject of sex. Oh dear, a trademark says his aging fee and copyright as far as sex goes. A trademark D have to say, infrequently a trademark pardon a trademark replies the bridegroom. Is that one word or two a trademark? Animal jokes. Q. What do you call a dog with no legs? A. It doesn't matter, he won't come. Gay jokes. Q. Why can't gays drive faster than 68 mph? A. Because at 69 they blow a rod. Sex jokes. Question Master. In the Garden of Eden, what were the first words Eve said to Adam? Trademark contestant. Gosh. That trademark a hard one. Trademark question Master. Well done. 2 points. Trademark. School jokes. College student 1. If you have ever price shopped for top ramen, you might be a college student. 2. If you live in a house with 3 couches, none of which match. 3. If you consider mac and cheese a balanced meal. 4. If you have ever written a check for 45 cents. 5. If you have a fine collection of domestic beer bottles. 6. If you have ever seen 2 consecutive sunrises without sleeping. 7. If your glass set is composed of McDonald's extra value meal plastic cups, i.e. Olympic Dream Team I or 2. 8. If your underwear supply dictates the time between laundry loads. 9. If you cannot remember when you last washed your car. 10. If you can pack your worldly posse scions into the back of a pickup. 1. Trib. 11. If you have ever had to justify yourself for buying natural light. 12. If the first thing you do in the morning is roll over and introduce yourself. 13. If you average less than 3 hours of sleep a night. 14. If your trash is overflowing and your bank account isn't 15. If you go to Walmart more than 3 times a week. 16. If you eat at the cafeteria because it's free, even though it tastes terrible. 17. If you are personally keeping the local pizza place from bankruptcy. 18. If you wake up 10 minutes before class. 19. If you wear the same jeans 13 days in a row, without washing them. 20. If your breakfast consists of a Coke on the way to class. 21. If your social life consists of a date with the library. 22. If your idea of doing your hair is putting on a baseball cap. 23. If it takes a shovel to find the floor of your room. 24. If you Carry less than $1 on you at all times because that's all you have. 25. If you haven't done laundry in so long, you are wearing your swimsuit to class. 26. If your midnight snack is microwave popcorn. 27. If you celebrate when you find a quarter. 28. If your room is so cold that your toilet freezes over. 29. If your walls are plastered with posters of half-naked men or women, whichever your preference. 30. If you have built up a tolerance for beverages, he he he. 31. If you wear a sweatsuit for so long that it stands up by itself. 32. If your backpack is giving you scoliosis. 33. If you get more sleep in class than in your room. 34. If your idea of feeding the poor is buying yourself some ramen noodles. 35. If you can sleep through your roommate's blaring stereo. 36. If you live in an area that is smaller than most mobile homes. 37. If you get more email than mail. Little Johnny jokes. One day, during a lesson on proper grammar, the teacher asked the class for a show of hands from those who could use the word beautiful in the same sentence twice. First, she called on little Lisa, who responded with, "My father bought my mother a beautiful dress and she looked beautiful in it." "Very good, Lisa," replied the teacher. She then called on little Tommy. "My mommy planned a beautiful banquet and it turned out beautifully," he said. "Excellent, Michael." Then, the teacher called on little Johnny. "Last night, during supper, my sister told my father that she was pregnant, and he said, 'Beautiful, just fucking beautiful.'"